The 2024 Amazon Web Services Summit is being held here in Washington. It's an event with a strong focus on generative artificial intelligence. Major announcements include a $15 million investment for a global public sector in an AI initiative, a $7 million grant to boost pediatric healthcare innovation, and advanced tools for the U.S. intelligence community to utilize anthropometric models like Claude. VOA's Paul Ndiho joins us live from the Convention Center here in Washington to provide more insight. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Lina. How are you?
Good. Tell us what's going on there.
Certainly, this is an electrifying event. You have a lot of people who are showcasing what they do, especially in the cloud computing space, in the generative AI space, and you have all sorts of key players here who want to leverage their technology, figure out how to use that technology either in government, in healthcare, and other sectors of the economy.
So who are the major players during this summit, and what are they showcasing?
You have Amazon Web Services, the main organizer of this event. You have all sorts of technology firms that are here. You have large corporations, take for example Nvidia, global technology services, and to the smallest tech companies who are also trying to showcase what they do in the area of cloud computing, data analytics, and other areas where they think they can take advantage of this new technology. For the record, state your full names and what you do, please.
I'm John Bendikovic from Nvidia. I'm the federal healthcare leader for NALA.
Nice to meet you, sir, and thank you so much for allowing us to talk to you. Let's start off by you telling us a little bit about Nvidia and what brings you to Washington, D.C.
Well, we're here for the AWS 2024 Summit. Amazon Web Services is a great customer and partner of Nvidia, so we're here to wave the flag, show support for our partner. Mainly we're talking about what's hot, and what's hot is generative AI, large language models, and retrieval augmented generation, or RAGs, associated with 98% of what we're talking about in the booth this week is someone coming up wanting to talk about how do I get going with LLMs. We have 4 demos in our booth. We have a healthcare specific demo. You can see in the backdrop here showing medical imaging technology. We have a RAG demo on the other side, that's very popular. Our Morpheus security demo booth over there, and then we have an Inception partner here showing a demo also on security.
Hello, Dr. Tiff.
Hi, Paul. It's very good to see you again.
Good to see you. How are you?
I am doing phenomenal. Hopefully, it's a great day for you too.
Very nice. Obviously, when I run into you, that means it's going to be a great day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what you're doing here in Washington, D.C.
We are actually running an event where we are showing everyone what we have in the medical industry that GTS can do. That is Omni MedBots, and that is to relieve the pain of administration, the nurses, the clinicians, the doctors, to get them less burnout and more work done.
I'm particularly interested in rural hospitals, rural areas. How can this technology be applied into places where we don't have modern technology, where people still rely on almost no technology at all to get the work done? Correct. How can this technology be of help to those people?
So Amazon Connect and Amazon Chime are the services which are available for any cell phone carrier anywhere in the world. And that means when we speak with that carrier, through that carrier using the Omni MedBots, it will be transcribed using Amazon Text Transcribe and translate and extract the data, and in a human voice, which is poly as per the Amazon's aspect, translate it back in a human language for the doctor or nurse or administrator to understand rather reading. It can be a simple plain phone call using GTS MedBots.
I'm Ibn Masfan. I'm a solution architect lead for a company called Acuity.
What do you do at Acuity?
Acuity is a service, a federal service company. We do modernization, data-related service, and hyper automation kind of services for federal agencies.
For the record, state your full names and what you do.
Jeff Allard. I'm a Director of Business Development for Raahi. As a company, we help migrate customers to the cloud. Right? We help them with cloud assessments, make sure they're ready. We do proof of concepts, helping customers to explore new technologies and the potential impact. AWS does great work by helping us to work towards a proof of concepts by providing funding, which allows companies to explore new technology like generative AI, for instance.
What's your name?
My name's Sam White. I work in business development at a company called IAM Health Cloud. What we do is we help companies securely manage really large numbers of cloud accounts, and then companies that have a really small IT team manage really complicated situations. We do that by taking every piece of information about their systems and putting it in one place where they can look.
Robert Freeman.
Okay, Mr. Freeman, thank you so much for doing this with us. Tell us a little bit about GitHub.
Yeah, GitHub, we are the premier change management and code repository in the world. Majority of the world's open source code runs on GitHub. And we're mainly focused here at the AWS Summit in DC on the primarily the public sector market, being in DC, and kind of delivering secure and safe software to the federal and state and local governments.
My name's Jono. It's like Bono but with a J, so Solska. I work here at Acquia.
A lot of people are skeptical about this advancement of AI, generative AI. You are in this space where you have to deal with some of the security concerns that arise as a result of this. What would you say, or how would you alleviate people's fears?
I think one of the interesting things that a new buzzword brings is the fact that, let's be realistic, a lot of people are scared or are afraid of it. When you take a step back, AI is a workload, and AWS has made a point of saying they'll support any type of workload. A lot of the practices that lead to secure development, thinking about your threats early, not just your features, and then being able to set up guardrails that scale is going to be a big differentiator. That's the same thing that's happened with CI/CD over the past decade and a half. So to assuage those fears, a lot of times I go through and talk to customers and say, just treat this like any other workload. Sure, there's some nuance, but we all have nuances in our workload. And partnering with the right groups that understand what you're looking to do, rather than how you fit their product market, is one of those areas that really help make it so we're making security more human friendly.
Could I state your full names and what you do?
Devin Breen, I'm the Director of Federal for Canonical.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, so originally an African word, means humanity, so really the ethos of our company. Founded 20 years ago by Mark Shuttleworth as a open source, really engineering first Linux distribution to make software development easy. At the time, 20 years ago, really not a great simple way to install software to your desktop or personal computer or server and have it work, right? It was a very manual process, and so Canonical over the last 20 years has become the most popular operating system by being free, available, open source, that's transparent and secured by Canonical as the publisher, and we are working with many of the companies here today, a big AWS partner. And so our mission is securing the open source that you are using for any of the innovation that you might be doing. Our CEO always says, now imagine a ship, and now imagine every system on that, from the sensors to the servers that are running the navigation to the video cameras that are monitoring the conditions. Ubuntu is a great solution for any of that, from edge to space systems.
You have a lot of key players here who are trying to pitch their ideas to federal government and try to see if federal government can buy their technology to incorporate it in whatever it is they do.
That's great, Paul. Thanks. Have fun out there. VOA's Paul Ndiho reporting live from the Amazon Web Services Summit here in Washington.